Well, good evening, y'all, and welcome back to Apron Strings. I don't have my apron on and I'm in a hurry, but I thought, you know what, I'm going to go ahead and show them what I'm doing for my supper. So a few days ago I did this and it was delicious, and I thought, I'm going to do it again. So I'm going to stuff a chicken breast that I have cut in half. I butterflied it, and I'm going to stuff it with onion and garlic and some more seasonings, and I'm going to pan sear it, and then I'm going to bake it, and y'all, it's so moist and good, it was wonderful. So let me get the rest of my ingredients over here and we'll get it in the oven. Okay, I've taken my big chicken breast and I've cut it and butterflied it. And I'm going to season the inside of it with this Kirkland's Organics no salt seasoning. It has a little bit of everything in it. So I'm going to liberally put that in there. And I'm still going to put onion and garlic powder. And there's no recipe, this is a method, so y'all need to watch. It was so moist and good when I cooked it a couple of days ago. The kids came down to eat and they loved it. Okay, I'm going to cut some slices of onion to put in there. Thank you, Anna. Glenn. Okay, put onion. Well, let me just tell y'all, I nicked my finger a while ago on the thing from the tin foil. Let me get a Band-Aid. Worried about cutting myself with a knife, and I cut myself on the tin foil cutter thing. I've got my garlic that I bought at Costco that I told y'all I spoiled myself because it's already minced and peeled and everything. I'm going to put some of that in there. Heaping teaspoon and spread it. That's probably equal to a couple of big cloves of garlic. Okay, I'm also going to put a little bit of butter. I got to get that out of the refrigerator. Just enough to flavor the inside a little bit. This is going to be yummy. Okay, now I'm going to flip this over. I'm going to take, can y'all see? I'm just going to bring that half over to this half. It's the best I can. And I've got a couple of toothpicks here to try to hold it in place. And I've got some olive oil, just a little bit in the bottom of the skillet, and I'm just going to sear both sides of this. And that's just enough to make it yummy. And while that's searing, we're going to cut up the vegetables that I'm going to put in there. It's going to be a one-pot meal. So as soon as that gets hot, I'll get this in there and get it to searing. Oh, I need to season the outside of it. Sure glad I thought about that. And because that doesn't have salt in it, I will salt it. Onion and garlic powder it. Flip it over and do the same. Have to wipe this off because I picked it up after touching the chicken. Okay, I'm going to get my chicken in there and sear both sides. Then I'll be back and we'll get everything in the pan. My Band-Aid's coming off. Got it sizzling in there. It's just about ready to flip. I'll show y'all just a minute. Okay, I've got it in the pan. It's piping hot, and I know it's smelling good because it's got garlic and everything in it. Bring my pan over here. And into the bottom of the pan, I'm just going to sprinkle some of my seasoning so it'll get in the soup. And I'm going to sprinkle a little bit more garlic in the bottom of the pan. And it'll float around and season everything. I'm going to put me some sliced onion in here. Let me cut this in a little bit more. I've got some carrots here. Let me move this where y'all can see what I'm doing. I'm just going to cut these carrots in half and put them in there to get good and roasted and soft. I love carrots cooked like this and with meat. It doesn't matter if it's roast or what. I love it. Make that one a little bit smaller. Okay, and I'm going to quarter up one potato. And I've already scrubbed it so it's clean. And I like red potatoes myself. And what I'm going to do is roll this potato around in this olive oil where I cooked and the carrots too, in the olive oil where I did the chicken, because it's going to have some flavor on it that'll help flavor those vegetables. And then I'm just going to put them in there on the chicken, and I'll sprinkle some more seasoning on top of them. What happens when you put that French onion soup in there, it steams this chicken and it's very moist. Normally I would use thighs instead of breasts because to me they're tough and they're dry. But when you do it like this, it adds, it steams it and it's just so good. Okay, I'm going to salt all of the vegetables. Make sure they all got some flavor on them. Some black pepper. Now I went to get a can of French onion soup when I ran to the bank this morning, and they didn't have any at H-E-B in Cleveland, which very, very scaled down soup department there. It was crazy. And I want some more of this even on the potatoes and carrots. I'm going to cut up this last little dab of butter around in there. Hither and thither. You could leave the butter out if you want to. It's just, I had a little piece left, thought I'd use it. And now what I'm going to do is, this is the rose onion soup mix, and I normally would not have bought this because it's more expensive. But that's all they had, and I wanted to do this for y'all today, so I'm going to put some soup in here. We'll save some for next time. Pick my chicken up and let it go up under the chicken a little bit. And I'll show y'all what it looks like before, and then I'll show you after. It's ready to go in the oven. And what I'm going to do is seal it the best I can. In the oven for about 40 minutes, and then I'll check it. I'll let y'all know how long I cooked it, and then I'm going to have a meal here. I hadn't eaten today and I'm hungry. So let me get it in the oven. I've got it warmed at 350, and I'll be back in just a little bit, show y'all a cooked meal all in one little 8-inch or 9-inch pan and some tin foil. I thought that while the chicken's cooking, I'm going to show y'all. I bought a whole tray of chicken breasts a while ago, and I'm going to put them up where I can pull out just one at a time. So what I like to do, get me a paper towel. I use press and seal. I have a vacuum sealer, but sometimes it's just too much trouble to go out there and get it going. So I take my press and seal and I press as close to my chicken as I can, getting out all the air, because the air is what causes your problems. Then I just roll it over on itself and seal it. And I will put this in a freezer bag. That way it's double protected. I'll use them before they get, but I'll show you how. I just wanted to show y'all what I do to have one serving at a time. I really could cut them in half because that is some big old pieces of chicken. Okay, I've got all of them ready to go put in the freezer. I'm going to get me probably a quart Ziploc and put a couple in it, and like that, where I don't have to have a big old bag to have to find them. I don't have much room in the freezer. But I do this on, sometimes I'll get a roast and cut it in half, where I'll have a little bitty one for me, and I eat on it one day, and then the next day I take what's left and make vegetable soup with it. And that way I can portion it out. I'll start trying to bring y'all in the kitchen more when I'm doing my meals. I've just kind of been lazy on making videos and uploading them. So, this is what I'm doing today. Hey y'all, I got it out of the oven, and I'm going to test it with my thermometer, make sure it's at 165. I wish I could smell. That steam probably smells like heaven's manna. Yes, it's plenty done. I'm going to let it cool just for a minute, but I'm going to bring the camera over here and show y'all what it looks like. Then I'm going to cut it and plate me up some. Doesn't that look delicious? Oh my goodness. I can't wait. I'm going to let it cool till it won't burn my mouth up, and then I'm going to taste of it, and I'm going to sit down with my glass of sweet iced tea and have me some chicken, carrots, potatoes, and onions. Whoo, y'all, this looks so good and I'm so hungry. It's about 10 after 2 and I haven't eaten anything today. So I'm fixing to have my brunch and lunch and everything combined. So I hope y'all will try this. That French onion soup makes stuff taste good. You could even do round steak and put it in French onion soup and cook it like that, and it would make it tasty. But today it's chicken. So I hope y'all will try it, and I'll be back in a day or two with something else really good. And I'm also going to be doing some holiday goodies. So some of them will be a repeat, but there'll be some new ones too. So y'all hang with me. Please share my video with your friends. I'm trying to get it back to what it used to be. I'm trying to be on here more often, and if y'all will help me out, I sure will appreciate it. The good Lord bless you, and I'll see you again soon.